What is going on, guys? It is Wraith. I am back with a review of a different sort here. This is going to be the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or JOYTOY. I've been collecting them on and off here, but now I am going to share with you guys my collection. I don't have them all, but I have a decent amount of them. And once this came in, which was the turtle, I call it the Party Wagon, right? But it's the TMNT turtle van from JOYTOY. All of these JOYTOY figures for the TMNT are amazing. All of them are awesome. Just as great quality as our Warhammer figures. These are freaking amazing. Amazing figures. So I did a review on the 4 turtles about, I think it was 2024 when I did the initial, yeah, it was 2024, geez. So I did a quick review then on the original 4 turtles. And then I've gotten some slowly. Like I got Shredder and I got the Foot Soldiers. And then I held up. I actually did a review on them, but then I never finished doing it because I was like, I want to see what else I'm going to get. Because at the time, I realized I only got 3 figures and you needed 4 for the complete stand. So I was like, well, I don't want to really go in totally on the figures, so let me wait till there's a figure that I really want. And so that was like a year. It was a year. And then they came out with Slash, and I picked him up. And then they came out with the Turtle Van for pre-order. And I had to get this because I have the... What do I have? I have the Super 7 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures. I don't have them all. Like, I only collected very specific ones, so I think I only have about 20 of the figures. But once they came out with the Rat King, that was the very last figure from that line that I picked up. Now I'm hoping that they come out with the Rat King in this line, and I hope it's very similar to what he looked like in the Playmates series that it came out with. So I'm hoping that that's what we get. But yeah, this is again, I wanted to do a review like this for you guys. Let's just show you the Turtles figures from JOYTOY because I think they're awesome, dude. So as you guys see in the chat, the question is for you guys: does anybody have these? Has anybody picked them up besides me? I know that Blake has them all, and he has. I went to actually go buy some more of the, or buy some of the Triceratons. They're all gone. Blake bought them all. He has like an army of the Triceraton figures, and if you know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the Triceratons. So, but we got a couple people in here. Let's check it out. We got Neo in here. Here's my mod, Neo. Thank you for joining. By the way, dude, I'm gonna do Street Fighter After Dark after this one. I am not going to stream for 7.5 hours like I did last Saturday. I'm gonna try to limit myself to 2 to 3 hours because, dude, as you know, with Street Fighter. Same thing with World of Warcraft PvP, I can just go for hours. Street Fighter is really bad. I could play for 8, 9, 10 hours and it wouldn't even matter to me. So I'll be playing afterwards. Then we got Jock O Beans. What's going on, dude? Hopefully you're having a nice night. And we got, of course, we got DD. We got Double Dillwad. What's going on, sir? And then we got Walkabout Game. What's going on, dude? Hopefully dude, you're in New York also, so the weather was warmer today, but we still had shitty weather with the with some rain. So hopefully, I mean, this is regular March weather, so hopefully we'll have some nice weather pretty soon. So hopefully you guys are having some fun by you. And here we go, Mr. OP. We got our other mod in here tonight as well. So yeah, so we got the Turtle Van here, and then we also have I'm going to show you guys my entire collection of figures that I have, right? So we're going to do the Turtle Van last. We're going to bust him out last. But I'm going to show you guys all my other figures. But really quickly, as a quick reminder, as you guys already know, we have the David's Toys contest still going on. So if you guys want, make sure you throw a picture in the WraithMace YouTube community poll. Right now I think DD is leading, but it's going to be the top 5 pictures that are voted on by you guys for likes will go into a round robin elimination on the very first Toy Hammer of April. We'll have Sprues and Studs on there as well. But we're going to do a round robin with the top 5 liked videos. And the top liked video, I'll give an extra round robin elimination to. But this is the free figure that you'll win from David's Toys. This is going to be the Blood Angel Captain. I have this figure. This came out about 7 months ago. It's actually a really awesome figure. So this is one of the newer bucks that came out, and you can't go wrong. You know what's funny is almost all of the figures that I've given away have been Blood Angels. We've given a couple of Ultramarines, and we've also given a Death Guard figure too. So very cool. All right, so I'm gonna show. So I'll show. So you saw the turtle van. We're also going to do. This looks so cool. When I was a kid, dude, they had Krang, but they never had the android, right? So they had this Krang, the little Krang brain, but they never had the actual android, and that's what we saw in the cartoon. So we got him to open up tonight. He's a larger figure too, which is pretty cool. And then we also got, this looks so cool. This was the oldest figure that I haven't opened up. This is Slash. So this is this looks so, all of these designs on these figures look absolutely amazing. So we have Slash to open up as well. And then this one was a surprise to me that I actually ordered it. But look how big and bulky he is, dude. So this is Metalhead. So this is the robot that Donatello had made. So yeah, dude, I'm really interested to see what he's like as well. So those are the figures we're going to be opening. But I want to go through some of the figures which you guys have already seen. Well, you've seen 4 of them. And so we're going to show the Ninja Turtles. We'll start off with Mikey. And I think that these are absolutely awesome, dude. I love these figures. I think I'm probably going to sell my Super 7 figures. But these figures all come with these, I guess these are like energy effect weapons. But Mikey looks freaking awesome. He's got it's almost like a New York license plate on the back of his shell. But all of these figures, the articulation on them, everything. If you have a JOYTOY Warhammer figure, you know exactly what you're getting. But imagine your JOYTOY Warhammer figure without any armor on it, right? With a Space Marine. It's essentially like the Astra Militarum figures, but like way better articulation on them. And they made sure that the sculpts, dude, the sculpts are so awesome on these. So if you don't have the Turtles and you're a fan of the Ninja Turtles, these are absolutely awesome, especially for the size of the figures. 1/18 scale. I'll bring in me as my Gray Knight here, just to show you a size comparison. So these are very tiny, right? If you're looking from a size comparisons scale, I mean, these kind of do fit in, right? I mean, the Turtles probably should be a little bit shorter, but from a size comparison as far as scale, I mean, yeah, I mean, the Turtles, if you're saying Mikey is, in this incarnation, is about 6 feet tall, then yeah, that's about the right size for a Space Marine compared to a human, essentially. So here's Mikey. Oh, dude, I love this figure. Again, they come with these energy weapons. And let me grab... I have all of these parts on the side. They come with so many accessories. That's the thing about these figures. Oh, this is the wrong bag. Let me grab the other one. And then started with rain here, ending with a beautiful red sunset. Very cool. Purge the mutants. Well, these mutants are cool, dude. So this is like, these are all of the accessories and everything these figures come with. But they come with these, like, for instance, each one comes with a skateboard. They come with pizza parts. They come with multiple stands. And then they come with their standard weapons. So for Mikey, we'll show really quickly his nunchucks, right? They aren't on chains, which I would have liked, to be honest with you. But these are actually really cool. They're a bendable plastic. Again, once I saw the energy effect weapons, though, I was completely taken away with these. These are awesome. I would love to see this on our Warhammer figures. Can you imagine, dude, if we got like multiple versions of like the power weapons, or just the melee weapons I'll take. Just the melee weapons. Imagine if we got like a standard version and then an energy effect version, dude. Oh, God, I would love that. But anyway, so here's Mikey. Mikey's awesome. And then we're going to bring in, the next one will be Leo. And again, the same thing. You can see the energy effect weapons on Leo as well. And again, same articulation, same size. Everything moves great. I think that his swords can be holstered on his back. The shells are really awesome. Again, it's all, if you have a Warhammer JOYTOY figure, you know exactly what you're getting here. And the articulation is top notch on all of these figures. So, and if you guys are interested, again, these are not sold in the States. You can buy them from just luckily all of the affiliates that we have affiliate links for with so you can buy them from Cool Toys Club, LT Cave, and David's Toys, and make sure you use the affiliate link in the description, as well as we have a discount code for David's Toys. So here's Leo, probably one of my, I think Leo is my second favorite Ninja Turtle overall. So here's Leo. We showed Mikey. We're gonna we'll show Donatello next, and then we'll show my favorite turtle, which is Raphael. So here is Donatello, and again, he's got the energy effect for his bow staff. And dude, I just wish that we got this stuff, because we're seeing it on the King of Fighters figures. I know that they're so much bigger. Again, like if you compare the amount of plastic that's on the the Warhammer figure compared to a Ninja Turtle figure, obviously there's way more plastic that's on the JOYTOY Warhammer figure. It's just a bigger figure. These are 1/18 scale, but the 1/18 scale for the Warhammer figures, that really gets to show you how much bigger from a 1/18 scale and why they have the scales right, even though those are the smaller Space Marine figures compared to the newer bucks. So again, Donatello is awesome. They have all these pouches on there. They have this awesome, I really enjoy and like, I think this is really my favorite design of the Turtles, really, that they've had come out. So I was really a big fan of the original Turtle line, or the Turtle comic back in the late, mid 80s or early 80s. I got into the Turtles when I was like, I think like 87. I was like 10 years old, 88, somewhere around there. But here's Raphael. Again, energy weapons for his size. He comes with standard size as well. But all of these turtles are great, dude. They have little tiny throwing knives. These don't come out. But again, he has some battle damage on the back of his shell. So he decided, I'm going to put some spikes on the back there. The attention to detail on these figures far exceeds anything else that you're going to get. Better than NECA, better than Super 7, better than anything that you have. And again, these are going to be in the 1/18 scale, smaller scale. Now, the one thing that's interesting is because Playmates is not going to have the Turtle line, the Turtle line is going to, I believe that's being picked up by Mattel is grabbing the line. So I don't know what that means for JOYTOY per se, but yeah, that's going to be something interesting. All right, so now you saw the Turtles. Now we're going to look at the foot soldiers. And again, these are figures that I have that I never did a full review on. So this is like the tech version of the foot soldier, right? You'll see like he has like a bionic eye. He's got some battle damage. So you can see like his bionic head. He comes with a more like modern futuristic setup, right? His arm guards, everything is more like futuristic ninja setup, even his leg armor and everything. And the weapons that he does come with a knife, but he comes with all futuristic weapons and guns and blasters and everything like that. But again, great articulation. These are super articulated. If you want to get these guys into any position, if you love photography for your action figures, these are great figures. So, and again, you can see little pieces on the back. They come with a absolute ridiculous amount of accessories. All of these figures come with tons and tons of accessories to my not my delight, because I don't like having a ton of accessories because they wind up just sitting in bags. But the foot soldiers here come with a ton. So that is the modern foot soldier. And then this is the more like standard ninja. Now the leg armor actually is the same. It's the upper body and the head with the battle damage head previously. Really also the weapons, you can see like on his wrist, he has like a standard ninjutsu weapon with the blades on there. He also comes with very standard ninja type of weapons from medieval times. So he does not come with anything modern like guns or blasters or anything like that. Kind of like what we would see within the newer Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. So this is an awesome figure too. Now this was the figure that I absolutely 1000% had to have. Originally when I got the line, when they came out with this, I wasn't going to pick it up besides the Turtles, but this is the absolute, I love this design by Shredder. Absolutely awesome, dude. Again, no soft goods, but the cloak is okay. Maybe I'll get soft goods. I'll see if Max Bird sold soft goods for this line, but the Shredder is so awesome. Again, so these are they're not full swords, so it's just the hilts that are on here and they pop in. He comes with full swords. He comes with a ridiculous amount of accessories, but the Shredder does not, in my opinion, does not need to have all the swords and everything that he actually comes with. It's nice that it comes with them all, but dude, this Shredder is so freaking amazing. I love this design. Absolutely love this design. This is my favorite design for the Shredder. Totally beefed up. So those are the original bunch of figures that I had purchased, and I've been waiting on these additional figures to come out. Now the funny thing was, so the Turtles actually came with this stand. So they came with individual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like cover stands, but then they came out with this stand. I do like the 4 Turtles and Shredder, just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Yeah, dude, I would say it's awesome. Cool find, Administratum, Sanctified. DD, we are not in the Warhammer world right now. We're gonna step out. We need energy effects weapons for Warhammer ASAP. Yes, we do, 100%. That's what I want to see. We're seeing it with obviously the Ninja Turtle line, and also with the King of Fighters line. I would love to see that. I enjoy these from afar. It is an awesome line from all accounts, though. Yeah, like I said, because it's JOYTOY, that's why I wound up picking it up. Plus, I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan. Now, this is the stand that comes in 4 different parts for the Turtles. So you can see it has it's more like a medieval type of like stand, like feudal Japan and everything like that. But each of the Turtles came with one piece, and they actually stand. If you see my short, they stand on this really well. No problems whatsoever. So this is a great display stand. Now, what my original idea was, I was like, oh shit, the Shredder and the foot soldiers come with it too. But then I was like, oh no, I need a 4th one. So that's why I decided to get Slash. Maybe I should have gotten another foot soldier, and I probably wouldn't have waited. But this is the 4 pieces. We're going to finish this tonight. We'll get the 4th piece, and then I'll be able to display all of these figures. It will make me very happy. All right, so we're going to start opening up these figures, and we're going to start with Slash, because we're going to finish that stand. And you can see these JOYTOY figures are one of the only ones. Actually, I think King of Fighters does this also. So they have a window box on it. All of our Warhammer JOYTOY figures do not have the window box. So we have a nice window box here to be able to see everything that comes with. JOYTOY were to refresh their World War II line. That would be nice. The legs on their trio are a little derpy. The trio set are a little derpy. Yeah, some of their military figures I've seen some issues with, which is why I've kind of stayed away from those. But again, I love the window box. Again, we're going to take a really quick look at the packaging. I'm not an in-box collector. I don't think anybody is an in-box collector anymore, because I think that all companies now come with boxes or like window boxes that you can open them up. So we're not having them on blister cards anymore, where you're ripping the blister card apart. You're destroying it if you want to be an in-box collector. But so this is Slash, and as you can see, he comes with a ridiculous amount of accessories. So let's get Mr. Slash opened. And we'll see. Again, just like all of the Warhammer JOYTOY figures that you guys have seen me do live reviews of, they're going to be the same way. So they're going to be in this clamshell packaging, which I absolutely love. And we could, dude, look at the amount of accessories he comes with, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if you're not a fan of this line, you can appreciate how much this how much stuff comes with them. Are you gonna get the Robo, Bebop, and Rocksteady? I already ordered them, dude. Already ordered them, and I'm about to order the standard Bebop and Rocksteady, and Splinter, and Casey Jones, and also April O'Neil, because I don't know how much longer they're gonna be selling these figures for. I wanted to get some of the Triceratons, but Blake bought them all. So Blake bought all of the Triceratons, so they're all sold out everywhere. So the Joy Toy, get the license pulled. I don't know. I don't think so. What I think is going to happen is they're going to have it probably for another year, and then we're going to see them absolutely pump figures out. As far as I know, that would be my guesstimate that we're going to see happen with this. So we're going to see a ton of TMNT figures pushed out by JOYTOY. So while they still have the license, they'll pump a bunch of stuff out. So, but again, here is Slash, and again, just like the other turtle figures, this guy comes with an absolute abundance of accessories, and there's no reuse here. That's the crazy thing. These are essentially really all brand new accessories. So here is Slash. Let's bring it in close. And again, all of the articulation is super tight. Dude, I can't even it's so tight his hand popped off. So it didn't break, just popped off on the ball peg. But dude, look at Slash, dude. I love Slash. From when they came out with him first in the Playmates line years and years ago, obviously he was different color. He was more of a blue-green, and he had like purple and pink and everything. So seeing him in black, which is what his I think, oh dude, look at, he's got the snapping turtle, the alligator snapping turtle back. Dude, that's essentially what he is. He's an alligator snapping turtle mutated, and you can see from his shoulder pads, they're makeshift shoulder pads that are strapped on, kind of looking like a little bit like oh, he's got throwing knives on his shoulder pads too. That's so cool. I love it, dude. And he comes with an alternate head too, so if you want more of the original, so here, oh yeah, he's got more of the original Playmates look, or maybe the Archie comics look, where it's more of an armored bandana that he has compared to this is the one I'm gonna keep on, because I think this looks freaking awesome, dude. Absolutely awesome, especially with the black, all the black belts and the black different head bandana and the wrist wraps, everything. He's got steel chains or chains on his wrists, and nothing is metal here on the figure. But yeah, dude, I absolutely love this figure. He's got bolted on to hold his two swords. Dude, that's the crazy thing. So let's start looking at some of his accessories. I love this figure, dude. Absolutely love this figure. So we can see it has a waist crunch, or I guess that's high up for a waist crunch. So that's a torso crunch, essentially, or torso turn. He has a little bit of articulation for there. His arms, super articulated. You can get them. Obviously, they're going to be a little bit hindered by the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads are attached by, they're kind of like the old school, or no, these are attached. I was going to say, I thought they were attached underneath the arm with a, attached by the ball peg, but they're not. They're actually attached into the shoulders of the character of the figure itself. So I'll be a little bit careful with that, but we also got spikes, more looking alligator spikes, alligator snapping turtle spikes on his knee pads, so that's awesome. Alright, so he comes with a ton of accessories. This is the piece, I'm getting this out right now because I've been waiting a long time to complete this. So finally gonna be able to complete this and have my Shredder, Foot Soldiers, and Slash be able to be set up in my room here, or at least in the area where I want them to be set up. These are actually really awesome. Normally I don't use display stands like this, but this looks so cool, and it fits perfectly with the Ninja Turtles motif and everything. So super happy I'm finished with that finally. So here we go with Slash. So we're gonna look at some of his accessories. He's got is it a shield? What the fuck? He's got, as his hands go flying all over the place, he's got a bunch of hands. And grab them. So we have, actually he's got 1, 2, 3. He's got 6 hands. So 3 sets of hands, and then the 2 hands that he comes with, which are on there. So a bunch of different hands. And then he comes with, he has a shield. He has a shield, dude. That's cool. Alright, so he has, oh man, he's got like, it's like almost like a swashbuckling pirate type of look or weaponry that he has. He's got a, he's got the, I forgot what this is called, but he's got the old school pistol, and he's got a knife attached to it. He looks like a pirateer almost. And he's got this massive butcher sword or cleaver that he comes with. The paint's awesome. Again, we get the same silver type of metallic paint that we're used to with the other JOYTOY figures. And then we come with his 2, I wouldn't even call these katanas because they have such fat ends on them, but it comes with these 2, I guess almost falchion type of blades. Maybe not falchion. I guess these are in a way scimitars, but these look awesome. So these are going to go right on his back. I love the fact that everything he has can fit. So we will pop these on. And we'll do flat ends in. So he looks cool. He's got his 2 swords attached. And then what did he do? He comes with a bunch of other stuff. So we got this. We got the shield. The shield's really cool. And then he comes with a whole bunch of other bullshit too. Oh, he comes with a, so his stand that he comes with as an extra stand is a New York City sewer one. So let's get this out of the bag. So this is the New York City sewer. So the extra stands that Shredder and his cronies come with are, I guess this is the foot symbol. So this is what Shredder and the 2 foot soldiers, they come with those. So he comes with a city sewer stand, right? And I'm happy that the attention to the, like, it makes me a little bit upset because we get the Warhammer figures and they don't have the amount of accessories or stuff that's on here. And then we get a tiny little Slash. I guess that's supposed to be Slash. I don't know if alligator snapping turtles have spikes on them at such an early age. But here is mini Slash. That's while he is mutated. He comes with a bunch of daggers. I didn't even see these. So he comes with 1 and 2. Does he have a place? Yeah, he has spots for the daggers too. So he comes with these 2 daggers. And again, such awesome detail on these daggers too. Let me get this in focus here. We got like this pearl handles. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. It's got these like pearl handles, and you can see the metallic blades. Well, actually, no, these are wrapped handles. I'm like, oh, they're pearl handles. No, they're wrapped handles with bandage or just for extra grip. So these can go. He has holsters for these as well. Ooh, and these fit nice and snug in there too, dude. Oh, man. I love the fact that the figures can hold their accessories. So he's got his 2 swords. He's got his 2 daggers on there as well. JOYTOY April looks like the best April figure out. Yeah, dude. The April figure actually looks really good. I'm going to pick up April, Splinter, and Casey Jones. Casey Jones actually is really awesome. He comes with a couple different looks that you can get him into. So hopefully they do Baxter and Rat King. Oh, dude, I really hope they do Rat King. Rat King is one of my favorite characters. Slash looks good along with the others. Imagine that applied to Catch Chan Juggle Fighters. Their setup is kind of similar on 40K to some of the TMNT stuff. Dude, that'd be awesome. Hopefully they take some of the ideas from what they're doing with their Ninja Turtle line and implement it for future figures for the Warhammer line. So Slash looks great. He does, dude. Those look more like Deo Sabers, Goose Gill style blades, maybe. Oh, very cool. Look at Jack. See, that's why Jacko, I love having Jacko Beans in here, because he is the one dropping knowledge on me when I don't know. That cleaver would coordinate Jackal. Yeah, dude, I'm going to hold this on the side, too. I love Slash has the Southern flair with the flintlock. That's what it is. Flintlock pistol and the Bowie knives. He looks like a privateer, right? I feel like that's what the idea here is with Slash. So he looks awesome, dude. So here's his weapon. So he's got, again, he's got that flintlock pistol. He's got the cleaver. He's got a bunch of hands. And then, dude, the accessories don't stop. Then he's got these ninjutsu claws, right? These look awesome. The attention to detail on all of these accessories is really freaking cool, dude. That's what I love about this line, dude. Everything, JOYTOY really hammered home the attention to detail on these TMNT figures for this line. So, and again, I really appreciate the more, I don't want to say like adult versions of the figures, but they definitely have more of a flair of being more serious, I guess is the easiest way to say it. So, all right, and then he comes with a bunch of, as I say that, he comes with a flagon of beer, so he's definitely has a flair for that. Then he's got a lobster sandwich, and he's got a little palm tree. So some fun little accessories as well, because again, this is the Ninja Turtle line. We gotta have some fun stuff as well. So I love the flagon of beer that he comes with. So very cool. It actually looks like my my huge, look at this. I have this right here down by us. Let's show this off. This is my World of Warcraft. Oh geez, I'm gonna have to bring this out really far. This is my Muggo Hurtin by World of Warcraft. And dude, this thing weighs like 10 pounds, dude. You're supposed to drink from it, but again, Tanket of Terror, that's what it was. And you can actually drink from this, but this I got a couple of years ago. Oh, actually more than a couple of years. This is over 10, 12 years old, but this thing is freaking awesome. You can actually get these as weapons in World of Warcraft and run around with them. They always have these, I think, upgraded versions at the Brewfest each year. So, Slash is awesome, dude. Freaking love him. I'm gonna put the claws in his hands. Let's do that here. So I think we're gonna swap out the hands. So we have closed fist hands, or maybe this is the hands. Yeah, this might, I don't know actually. Let's take these hands off and we'll throw these in. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, so there's one hand. Oh, of course I put the wrong claw. I put the claw on wrong. Let's get this on here. And that looks good. Nice and tight in there. Dude, he comes with so many accessories. Holy crap. So there's him with the claws. Let's get the other claw on. It's got to be this one. Where's the other claw? There we go. There we go. Our alligator snapping turtle mutated is almost set up, dude. I love, look at the scar, look at the scales on him, dude. So cool. This makes me so excited for when we get the salamanders, dude. Cannot wait. I'm 1000% buying all the salamanders. I'm definitely all in on the salamanders when they come out. So, all right. So there we go. Oh, does he have a problem with the ball hinge with his hand? Let's see. I feel like this is not going on. Hopefully I don't have a defect on my Slash. Maybe it's because of the weapon. It's pushing it at a weird angle. You can see it's at a little bit of a weird angle. Still should be able to go on. Nope, there we go. So there we go. It's Slash, and he's got his claws, and he's all suited up. He looks awesome. I love this figure, dude. Absolutely awesome. We're going to throw his cleaver, his shield, and his multiple hands. Dude, that's the thing that's crazy. I always wind up having a ton of accessories after the fact. Let me bring this back in. So here is Slash all geared up and looking absolutely freaking awesome. And get the hands out of here because it's trying to focus on those. And his little mini-me version. Throw this here. But here is Slash. Looking freaking awesome, dude. Look at that. He's got his claws. We got his two Dao sabers. Pull this out. Maybe this way would be better. Yeah. just like Leo. Oh, this one's falling out. Alright, there we go. And we can see his alligator snapping turtle shell in the back. He's got his 2 daggers in there. He looks absolutely awesome, dude. I cannot wait to get him on the stand. So there is Slash. We'll throw him on the side with the other 2 foot soldiers. I just realized I grabbed 3 AAA batteries, or at least I thought I did. I grabbed 2 AAAs and one AA for some reason. So at some point I'm going to have to run back over and grab another battery. So, and again, dude, look at all the accessories he comes with. Look at this. There's a whole handful of accessories that he comes with. So, all right, we're going to throw all the Slash's accessories into the bag, and we're going to open up next. By the way, I still have all my boxes for the other TMNT figures. So the turtles and Shredder and his foot soldiers. But we're going to chuck those after this one. So the details are amazing, especially for 1/18th. The lobster sub, Chef's Kiss. Yes, absolutely. So we're going to do, next one is going to be Krang, which I've been looking forward to pulling out. I never got an Android body Krang ever. They came out with one, I believe, in the, I think, Super 7 line. But I wasn't collecting the rest of the Super 7 figures at that point. So, but I'm very happy that I was able. Actually, you know, I'm going to wind up selling all my Super 7 figures, because these are just so much better, dude. And they fit really for what I want as far as my collection. Being 1/18 scale, smaller scale. I just don't have room, or want to have room, for the larger figures. That's one of the reasons why I went with the Warhammer figures. And I wound up selling almost everything as part of my collection. Dude, this is a big boy. This is a big, big boy, and that's awesome. That's exactly how the Android should be. So here we go with the Android. Subpar 7. Yeah, dude. I had a lot of high hopes for them. For Super 7 when they took over the Masters of the Universe Classics line. And the first couple figures they came out with were just not great. Whoa! Shit! He comes with the entire... Oh my god, he comes with the whole thing. Dude, he comes with the whole stand. Wow, alright. Alright, cool. I was like, what am I going to have to do as far as, like, getting a stand for Krang and the Android? Let's see, 2 of his hands here. Wow, these are in here tight. How did these come out? Alright, well, this thing comes out. Oh, that's so cool! We got a fidget spinner on the end of his... Well, he got a fidget spinner on his blade here. Oh, this is cool. Dude, this is what... How come we don't see this stuff with the Warhammer figures, dude? We get sometimes some working stuff. We don't have to, but, like, this is just fun to see, dude. So cool. So we got... This is one of his hands. This is his... I guess this is laser, or his Gatling cannon hand or something. So here's his laser type of hand that he has. Nice silver paint on this. Nothing that moves on this one. And then again, we get the full stand setup. We're going to pull these out here. So we have these pulled out on the side. Sure. Again, I'm chucking all of these boxes right after this review. I'm done holding on to boxes, man. I'm not doing that anymore. I was doing it for a long time with my Warhammer figures, and then after 2 full crates, and then a third one was getting, I was like, yeah, this is too much. So, and again, this is a great, just like we showed before, these are awesome. I actually really enjoy these stands. They're nice, and they make a nice diorama piece for your collection. So these are awesome. Nice and solid. Great pieces. And then this one's going to go on here. And then this will go on here. And you can see these stands, the peg stands on this. And again, very cool. Very awesome. So we get the full stand. So I got 2 now. I got one from the Shredder and the foot soldiers and Slash. And then we get the full one for the Android. So, dude, look at this. And I still haven't even gotten to the Android. Now, this figure comes with a lot of pieces, but a lot of them just make sense, right? We might get better stuff down the line. Looks to me, whoever designed Slash's blade worked on the White Scar stuff. Actually, that's a good point, Jocko. That's a really good point. I didn't think of that. That makes sense. Alright, so here we go. We're going to pull out the android and Krang here. Ugh. Wow, this one is tough. Let me try to take this off screen, because the one thing that I don't... Aha! I know why. So we get to use my trusty zombie blade. By the way, I ordered another one that is that's being put to pasture. And so when I get that one in, I'll show you guys that one as well. So this has a little bit of tape on here. So of course we have to go the extra mile and use my zombie blade on camera. I love this blade. My son comes in here before and he's playing around with it. I'm like freaking yelling at him. I'm like, stop. If your mom sees that, she's going to yell at me. Worst case scenario, you wind up cutting yourself. Your dad's going to get really in trouble. Alright, so here, wow. Big and beefy, very solid. This feels like a Terminator figure, dude. Feels like a Terminator. Oh man, the attention to detail on the inside. So cool, dude. And again, I've never had... Oh, the articulation is like butter on these figures, man. Oh, so awesome, dude. Now, I'm not a huge fan of big, bold white guys, but like, yeah, just the idea of what the android is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, dude. The figure, I wish that you guys could feel this. I'm not being weird here, okay? But I wish you guys could have this in hand to feel the articulation and how the plastic feels on this figure. This is one of the most high quality figures that I've felt from JOYTOY, dude. This really feels solid. And everything feels great. It feels more high quality than the Terminators that we've gotten. Very odd. Android looks awesome, dude. So he comes with a couple different hand extensions. So he comes with, which we showed before, we got the fidget spinner buzzsaw. We got the Gatling laser cannon here. And then we also get this too, which is kind of like on a chain in a weird way. So here's his ball and chain, or morning, well, I guess it's a morning star, even the morning star. Even though these did not exist in medieval times, this was a made-up weapon, so these were not actually part of our medieval history as a weapon. So, but this looks cool, very cool. I love the feel of this is really good too. It has a little bit of heft on there. Fun, you know what's funny about this one is, with all of my JOYTOY figures, whenever we get something like this, I'm always like expecting it to hurt and like to prick me. And a couple live reviews ago, I actually cut my hand on something. Oh, actually it was a custom piece from Toyverse, but you can I can push as hard as I can on this and it's not cutting me. So the JOYTOY TMNT figures, for the most part, don't actually have really sharp points on their stuff. And then he comes with also a foot soldier stand, which we've seen before. I want to get this out of the plastic, because if I don't, then I'm going to forget to do it and get pissed off when sitting in my collection room with a piece of plastic on it. Alright, so here is the android, and then we get more pieces, more extra hands. We get the axe that he has. This is so well nice. Dude, this is so well designed and nice. Very cool. And again, these are all extensions that can swap out for his hands. And then we also get a drill portion for his hand as well. Of course. Let's see if we can get this out. They put these pieces in, and it's like, you can't, unless you have a pair of tweezers or something, you can't get them. There we go. And his drill hand here, nothing moves on this, but here's his drill. So his little drill piece as well. Very cool. Two-toned silver. And he comes with some fisted hands as well. So, very cool. Let's see these. Okay. So much plastic pieces here. Alright, so we get fisted hands for him. Again, nice design, nice texture on the gloves, matching the rest of his, well, the pieces that he has is his underwear, his boots, or his loafers, and then his hands. So very cool. We'll throw some of the extension hands here on a second, but we're going to take a look now at Krang. And we're going to bring Android out of the way. We'll bring this in as close as we can and take a look at Krang, who has some articulated little tentacle hands. Very cool. And underneath is all sculpted. Everything is sculpted on him. He's got that Krang face. Is his mouth open? Nope, his mouth isn't open. But very cool. There's a slight black wash on the brain also. So it's not total gray. It's not black. There is some black on here, but yeah, it's just very dark gray. So there's a slight gray wash on the Krang figure itself. And then he comes with his famous little baby walker. And his oh shoot, his legs are articulated on this. So his legs are actually articulated. He's got some blasters on the bottom of this. These are not articulated and moving. But he can go in here. Oh, it's so cool, his little arms move and shit. That's cool. And so he can grip on here. And then, dude, Krang looks awesome. Krang is cool. Alright, but that's not what we want to see. We want to see Krang inside the android body. And how does this work? Dude. Because he's too fat. What is going on here? How does he go in? Oh, I see. Aha. This piece comes off. So the front piece comes off. Krang just fits right in there. No problem. And then we can put the piece back on. Get his little hands out. And very cool. I thought I was going to have to like try to bend him in there. And he got his little hands gripped onto the outside of the android, dude. Let me bring this back a little bit. Dude, this looks so cool. And again, for me as a Ninja Turtle fan from a kid, I never had the android and Krang. I only had Krang by himself. So this is cool. Great figure. So let's swap out a couple of his hands really quick. This is hand. Full hand. Oh, you know what? The I thought these would fall off, but the bracelets on here are actually on here nice and tight. So they're not like our Warhammer figures sometimes when they have those bracers. These bracelets are actually sculpted to stay on the figure. So you can see they're not falling off. Oh, cool. Dude, he's got a little bit of paint here on the back, on his knee pads. Got a little bit of scuffage right there. Looks like a Z almost. That's weird. Maybe it is supposed to be a Z. I don't remember. But we're going to swap out. Let's get his... How does this swap out, actually? Wait a minute. Oh, I see what they did. So the hand pegs, the whole thing is actually supposed to come out. I guess, right? That looks like how it would go. Let me look on the box real quick before I start biting the pegs off on the wrists. Hey, that thing could make a great combat servitor for an... Hey, man. Good reuse, right? Sure, they did Wraith began popping up around the 14th century. Most were attached to a pole rather than a one-hand stick. Oh, okay, because I thought I saw a historian talk about the Morning Star, and they were like, yeah, this actually never existed. This was just made up in, you know, the books and stuff like that. So, his hand... Yeah, it looks like the pegs come out. So this is gonna hurt. These pegs are in there really tight, man. Oh man. Yep. I would recommend heating this up before doing this. 1000% heating this up. I feel like I'm gonna break something. There we go. We got the first one out. I'll put this on the hand so I remember which peg. I would recommend doing this too, so you can remember what is the back peg and what is the actual hand peg. So we got one out. I would also take off the wrist pieces and then I'm just going to town with my teeth, to be honest with you. I know it sounds crazy, but got it. Hopefully I don't swallow the piece as I'm doing it. Alright, so we're going to pop this on here. And there we go. We got his 2 hands out. I'm going to throw the bracelets back on. And there we go, Mr. Krang. How does this go? Go like that? No. Let's do it like this. There we go. Alright, and then we get the axe. Yeah, so it just fits in there. So we get the axe one. We're doing the Morningstar one as well. Since Jacko said it does actually exist. So yes. We're going to use this one. This is, dude, this is so... He's so cool, dude. He is so cool. Very cool. I love this. Dude, this is how he's probably going to stay for me. Wow, dude. Dude, feels really great in your hands as well. Super high quality, absolutely probably, I don't know. In my opinion, this is the best turtle line that's available right now. Better than NECA, better than Super 7. The mono figures are nice, but I don't know. I really dig these figures. I think the quality on these are absolutely amazing. If you guys have a chance to pick up any of these, especially if they go for a cheap price somewhere, I would recommend at least grabbing one of the Ninja Turtle figures so you can see. This android, though, is unbelievably high quality figure. Great figure. And I only have a couple of extra pieces with him, which is great. So we only got this extra pieces, so it's great because now I can stick everything in. I guess we're going to throw it in the same bag as Slash's stuff. And that's fine. Alright, so that is the android. And we got his walker, too. I forgot about this. Got to throw this in there so we don't lose that. And next piece is going to be Metalhead. And this was a surprise purchase because I was originally not going to pick this up. Don't have much attachment to Metalhead, but seeing the figure and seeing how he's huge, dude. He's huge. Seeing the figure and seeing some reviews and some videos on him, absolutely amazing figure. I thought he would have been smaller, but it actually works out great. Makes sense too, because he was built by Donatello, and he's supposed to be. I mean, why would you make a robot battle robot the same size as yourself? Of course, you're gonna make it bigger. So, I think he comes with the same thing. He comes with a whole set. Oh no, he only comes with one stand piece. What's the deal with that? Maybe because he comes with so many other accessories. So here we go with Metalhead. He's got some interesting accessories I can already see here. Again, same clamshell on the back. Look at this. This is why he only comes with one piece. This makes me extremely jealous. Extremely jealous for my Warhammer figures because look at the amount of blast effects. We got 2 effects. 2 blast effects with our missiles, and I think we got like spell effects with Magnus. But dude, look at the amount of explosion effects on this figure with these missiles, dude. Oh my god, he's got the smoke tracks too on here. Oh my god, there's no at this point I would even pay JOYTOY for a just an accessory pack like this for the Warhammer figures, dude. Look at that. Purdy would be jealous. Tell me about it, dude. Mini Mecha Godzilla. I know Jacko Beans, right? Oh my god, dude. I am super jealous now for my Warhammer figures. So he comes with a city sewer. Same setup as what we saw as far as 2 stands with Mr. Slash before. Then it comes with his manhole cover stand as well as shit. Now, well, actually, you know what? I'm actually in a good position because I'm going to pick up Splinter. I'm going to pick up April O'Neil and Casey Jones. So I'll have all 4 pieces of this stand as well. You know what's actually interesting? They stopped coming out. I guess that this stand was only... Now that I'm looking at it, looks like a Ninja Star. Why didn't I realize that before? But this looks like this only came with the Turtles. So this was only with the Ninja Turtles. So very cool. All right, so we got that piece, we got that piece, we got an extra piece of the stand, and then, dude, look at these effects, my God. You know, I have one of the mechs from JOYTOY that they've come out with, and those are really cool effects. They're very tiny, and they have lots of blast effects with them, but nothing like this, man. Look at this. Dude, missiles galore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 missiles. And all smoke tracks for each missile, and then he's got this. I guess this is just an extra controller piece. It's probably gonna go on the figure. Looks like everything can kind of go on this figure that he comes with. So here's his smoke tracks. Shit, man. Now I just want JOYTOY to come out with accessory packs like this. I'll buy this for our Warhammer figures, dude. Look at how cool this shit is. And then the smoke tracks. Look at that. They even got it set up so you know. So the smoke tracks go into each of the missiles like this. And let's get him out of the way. So we'll just look at the missiles. It's crazy too, because this is really supposed to be a review on the turtle van. But like, we got 1. These are 6 missiles. God damn, dude. Even Perturabo. Man, maybe I'll stick these with Perturabo. I was so excited with our Iron Warriors, Terminators, that we got some missile effects. Oh shit, he's got blast effects too. Look at this. How did I even miss those? It's because all of the missile effects this dude comes with. Oh my god, he's got the smoke. Dude, not just missiles, he comes with the smoke effects for the trails for these missiles. Oh man, now this makes me super jealous. I hope that we see. I would just pay for just an accessory pack like this. Let me know in the comments if you guys would be interested in seeing something like that for JOYTOY. Would you pay that? He's got the 2 effects. By the way, guys, if you like this content, please like and subscribe. That's Mezco level accessories. That's what I'm saying, man. To be honest with you, I have the Punisher Mezco figure. I don't know. I have I think 2 Mezco figures. I don't know. I don't like the Mezco figures, to be honest with you. I feel like they're, I don't know. I don't like the feel of them. These feel way more solid. I guess it's just a taste thing. And then here is Metalhead himself, looking all big and buff. Now I had the original Metalhead figure. As his crowbar falls down to the side, but nothing like this, dude. Nothing as big as this, and I have the Super 7 one too. And even I don't think that one's even as big as this scale wise. Oh, his shell came off. So his shell comes off. Let's see if we can get this back on. Oh, it fits right back on. So it wasn't on fully. Yeah. And he's got some grenades. Dude. The paint job on this figure is absolutely great. And again, just like with the android, just butter on his joints, dude. So he has double jointed knees. So his knees can go back that far. He's got, does he have an ankle rocker or a pivot? Does he have an ankle rocker? What's he got? He's got he has an ankle rocker. Does he have toe articulation? He's got toe articulation, right? Yeah, he's got toe articulation. He's got individual toe articulation. Individual toe articulation. Is that? I don't know, actually. I don't know if that's toe articulation or that's just the way that the figure is set up and it's kind of bendy. That's weird. But again, metal joints on, just like we've seen with the android, as well as with these larger scale figures, we're going to get the metal joints on the legs as well as what's connecting to the arms. So the paint job is great on this. No mishaps with the paint, no mishaps with any of the articulation. The shell is a bit not soft, but it's softer plastic than the other pieces. And then this opens up. Oh, and then this is where the missile is attached to. Dude, he's got 6 of these spots on his shell. Look at this. So this all opens up, and this is where all of the missiles will attach to. Are those bendy? Wait a second. Oh my god, they're bendy wires. How did I not notice that? Dude, these are all bendy wires. These are... How long with Marvel Legends were people like crying about having bendy limbs for Dr. Octopus, right? Dude, and I think the new one that came out right before I stopped collecting didn't have like bendy arms, but these are bendy arms on this, dude. Oh my god, such a great figure. It's huge, bulky. We're gonna bring... Does his mouth open up? Oh my god, he has an articulated mouth. Yep. And he has a blaster effect that can go on the inside of his mouth there too. So let's bring in our let's bring in me, the Grey Knight, and see the size comparison. So he is taller than our standard power armor Space Marine. Yeah, he's a little bit taller. So he's definitely not a Terminator size, but he's definitely bigger. So he's standing probably about 9 to 10 feet tall. So maybe a little bit taller. JOYTOY articulation reminds me of Mafex figures with how buttery the joints can be. Yeah, sometimes they're hit or miss with JOYTOY. Sometimes they're a little too loose. But when they get it right, they get it right. Bendy wire is perfect for orcs hitting everything but what they're aiming at. Tell me, dude, I really hope with the Dawn of War 4 series and with Mr. You-Know-Who coming back, that we get new JOYTOY orc figures. I really, really hope that, as well as just a whole slew of orcs, dude. I really, really hope so. Especially, I'm going to do that unboxing on the orc and the squig on Monday. And there's a lot of people excited about that. So hopefully JOYTOY sees that and we start to see some new Xenos and orcs. Really orcs. I want to see orcs. There's so much of the games and a lot of the lore and everything coming out with especially 11th edition with Armageddon is related to around the orcs. Oh shit, his stuff, it's his chest opens up as well. Oh my god, dude. He's got so much going for him. Alright, so he comes with a crowbar of all things. So here's his little... Or maybe this is a bendy wire. Or is this a wire that's supposed to attach to something? We'll see here in a second. But he comes with 2 sets of hands because he doesn't need to hold anything. All his shit just attaches on him. So he's got 2 sets of metallic hands on here as well. Very cool. And then he's got, I guess this is a... Oh, I see what this is for. So this is going to go on here. And this will fly above him. So this is going to be... This is cool. This is what should have come with... Was it one of the Grey Knights came with a servitor head? Or floating servitor. And he didn't have... He came out like this weird piece to attach. And it was super awkward. But this is cool. This is just a standard little piece of plastic that attaches to him. And he has this floating... Does this open up at all? And he has this little drone. It's so cool looking, dude. Wow, very awesome. He has turtle drone. Even the wings on this thing look cool. Let's get a closer look at this. It's such an awesome job, man. Great paint job and everything on these. Alright, so there's that. And then he comes with this... I guess this is a... I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Is this a vacuum? Actually, I know what this is. This is a vacuum cleaner hand. So when he's at the turtles, the lair, when he's not doing anything, they use him to clean up their turtle lair. So he's got a little vacuum. He can swap his hand in. So this is fun. There's this fun little accessory. And then this thing is awesome. So... He's got the drill, kind of like what we saw before with Krang, but way bigger. And then this thing opens up, and then you can put one of his blast effects on the inside here as well. So let's throw one of those on, and you replace his hand, and then boom. Oh, can this shut like this? No, it can't. Okay, it's too big. But here we go. There is the effect, blast effect on the end of his drill hand. Very cool. I guess I would, if I have it out, I would just have it like this. Yeah. Very cool. So he comes with some good accessories. Then final accessory that he comes with is... Now this will probably go with the turtle van. They don't have it already, but he comes with a little gas can with a little... I don't know if that's a flint, or is that supposed to be... Oh, that's the spore where he's pouring it from. So he has that on here for his gasoline, his little gasoline jug. So very cool. But I want to put all of the goddamn bendy wires on here before we get to the Party Wagon, dude. This is so cool. Oh man, dude, Metalhead is really, I think Slash is awesome. The Android is freaking amazing. But believe it or not, I'm thinking that I think Metalhead's my favorite out of these figures. Wow, dude, look at this. So they got the peg in here as well, so it's not just gonna be a circle. So you're gonna fit this into the keyhole peg here, and this goes in, and then you can twirl the bendy wires. Let me see how far this goes in. Okay. Dude, these things are so cool. They're a little... maybe I have to mess with them a little bit more. But I don't feel like they're staying as tight as they probably should. Maybe I'm not pushing them in far enough. I don't want to break it, though. God damn, dude. He's got so many of these things. Jesus, dude. He's just like shooting them off. Wherever they go, they go. The bendy wire, dude, the paint on these missiles is so cool too. Alright, so we get this one. There we go. Oh, there we go. You know what you have to do? You got to push it down as far as you can. There we go. This one's nice and tight in there. The other ones I'll go back and I'll redo. But here we go. This one, we don't want the missiles hitting each other. Let's move that. Oh, you know what? There we go. Actually, put it on the wrong way. Shit. It's supposed to go in this way. It's supposed to be... So you can see on the bendy wires, the holes, right? So this is the other end of the rubber. So you want to put it like this so that your figure is facing so you don't see those little holes in there. So, how does this work? I'll put this on here. Oh yeah, this fits in really nice. So we'll do it like this. He's just got missiles going everywhere, dude. And I got 3 more to go. Oh my god. Alright, so this one's gonna go on the back here as well. Dude. This is crazy, dude. He's got so many of these missiles, dude. Jeez Louise. I'm 100% having him like this. This is exactly how he's going to be situated in my display. 100%, dude. 100%. Especially now, I'm so jealous. Now I know that we can do bendy wires with the JOYTOY figure. At least JOYTOY has the budget to do this on these figures. Look at how cool that looks, dude. Can you imagine Perturabo with like an accessory pack like this? Oh my god. Can this go on his middle? What goes on the middle here? No, I can't go in the middle. Oh my god, he has so many of these, dude. We've got 6 of these missiles. Look at this last one in here. This one's being a bit of a pain in the ass. Come on, we got all of the other ones in. Don't you be the last one who's a big pain in the ass. I feel like I should heat this one up. But we'll do it. We'll get this one in here. No, this one's going to be a pain. Yeah. Yeah, if I was off camera, I would just heat this one up. So, we'll do this one as a dud. So, this one I just have to heat up the hole, peg hole for this, because I don't want to force this one in here. But this is essentially what he looks like, dude. So cool. I am really jealous now, because this is something I feel like we should have gotten with Perturabo, especially, dude. Or I was so happy with those little flimsy spell effect, the shooting missiles that are coming out of our Terminators for the Iron Warriors. And look at Metalhead, dude. He like total, and he has one missile that's not even on here, dude. He totally blows them away, dude. Very cool. I love this figure. I think out of the 3 figures, I think Metalhead's probably my favorite. So, what's up, Twizzler? What's up, Titan 673? What's up, Twizzler? So I am happy. So we got, let's bring all of them back in here. So we get Metalhead. We got Android with Krang. And we got Slash. Where's Slash? Here he is. Then we get Slash. Dude, look at the size. Look at how big the Android. And Slash is not small. That's the thing. Slash is not tiny. So we get Android, Slash, and Metalhead. I think Metalhead's probably my favorite out of these, dude. I'll mess around with the missiles offline and we'll fix this, but Slash is awesome too, dude. Definitely, I love the alligator snapping turtle of Mr. Slash here. Very, very cool. Awesome, awesome figure. Alright, I'm gonna stop goo-gooing, gagging over all of these 3 new figures I added to my collection. Ah, dude, the Android's so cool. He feels really, really solid in my hand too, which is awesome. So, alright, so we're going to do the final thing, which is the biggest piece here, and this is the Party Wagon. I'm going to call it the Party Wagon, I don't care. This is the piece that I originally actually had this on pre-order from Super 7 when they had this available. Look how big this thing is. God damn. I originally had this on pre-order with Super 7 when this originally was, I think it was NECA and them both came out at about the same time or about the same time for pre-orders for this. And I had it on pre-order for Super 7 for their one, and then I canceled it. I just was like, like some of the quality on their figures had really fallen off. So I was like, I really want to get, I want to wait and see if there's something else I really, really like. Because I think the Turtle Van at that time was like $400 or something like that. I think it was $399 or $349, something. Maybe it was $399. It was like $400, but this is $150, dude. 150, 100, and between 180 to 150, I believe this Turtle Van. I'm calling this the Party Wagon, but this looks awesome. Let me go run and grab that other AAA battery. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, and we're back. I got that other AAA because this one is going to need 3 AAA batteries for our Party Wagon. So, dude, I got all the figures here. It looks crazy. So, alright, let's get through the Party Wagon from JOYTOY. And I'm actually very happy that I wound up canceling that Super 7 Party Wagon. Because when this came out, I was like, well, I'm definitely going to grab this one. If I had gotten the other one, I would be like, hey, I don't really have the... I can't really justify to myself why I would pick this up. But this is, again, it's smaller, 1/18 scale, cheaper. And I feel like this is so much better quality. The paint and everything on here. We can see on the back of the box as well. Again, we are not saving our boxes here. We're going to chuck these after here. This one has some tape on it. So again, we're going to have to pull out our trusty dusty zombie blade. Here, we're going to cut the box open on the side. Alright. Let's get this one up. Oh, man. Yep. This is going to be a big boy. It's going to be the biggest... Well, you know what? Actually, I had those the Blood Angel Predator tanks on here. And I just got those into the camera, so I was able to do a close-up review. I was thinking this, I might have to do it on my in my collection room and on the display stand here, but I was able to do it. Able to get it, dude. Oh my god. Alright, so it comes with all of these accessories, which we'll open up here in a second. It comes with a product book as well. Oh cool, it just shows you everything, how everything goes. We got the battery component on the bottom for the lights. Back opens up as well. Oh, this is nice. I've never seen... Even with my my huge night, I didn't get an instruction booklet with it. But here we go. Here's the party van, or the party wagon. Oh, dude. And it's very... there's enough weight here where this doesn't feel like just a hollow piece. Man, this shit comes... There's a lot of accessories with this. Let me get that other piece of tape off. But the party wagon looks so cool, dude. It feels solid in my hands, too. Feels very, very solid. And here we go. How does this come off? It's got a lot of pieces here. Oh, here we go. There's a clamshell inside of a clamshell with this one. So here's all the pieces. We're going to put this together now. Here is the party wagon. Here's the blaster that fell off. We'll just pop this one back on. That was one of the things with the Super 7 wagon was... Oh, and these are rubber. Dude, that was the one thing with the... I could bring this one in now. Yes! I can get a closer view. There was the one thing with the Predator tanks that a lot of people had a bit of an issue with is the treads were not movable. And they were just plastic. These are rubber, dude. These are rubber wheels. Dude, they even got like the brake pads on the inside of the wheels, you can see. See the red pieces, dude? Oh my god, and here we go on the back, on the bottom. So, let me see, where's the... Oh, right here. On my little tiny screwdriver here. We'll take this off, and we're going to pop our AAA batteries in here. Hopefully it's AAA. When I looked it up, it said it was supposed to be AAA. So, there is the little screw. Oh, it's only 2. Why not? It's not 3. It's 2 AAA batteries. Alright, ChatGPT was wrong. It's only 2. Alright, so there is the 2 batteries. No, this is not magnetized. I am a dummy. Thought I was using a magnetized... Thought I was using a magnetized screwdriver, but I'm not. Alright, so we have this here. This is going to go back on. And there we go. So we'll turn the lights on in a minute once we get everything on the party wagon. And you can see on the bottom, 2026 Viacom. The Viacom is the rights holder of the Ninja Turtles, which owns Nickelodeon. So even on the bottom, you can see, dude, the wheels, they have like paint on them for the grime of the road. For like, these are not just, dude, the treads. These are all, this is rubber wheels, dude. These are rubber. That's so cool. I sound like an idiot by talking about that, but our other vans, I mean the tanks that we got from the Blood Angels Predator tanks, the treads on them were just plastic, non-movable, and there was no wheels on it. So this is cool to see. I'm very happy for that. So again, actually, I'm gonna put the lights on. Are these not working? Let's see. I don't feel like the lights are working. Oh, there we go. Oh, you know, this reminds me of a Hess tank. So there we go. Just the, I'll have to turn the lights off in here once we get everything on so you guys can see. But just looking at the, oh, does the lights go on the back? Of course they go on the back. Very cool. I'll have to turn on the lights, turn off the lights so you guys can see. But, oh yeah, this feels, I'm so happy that I did not buy the Super 7 van now. Oh, and the wheels turn. Everything is really cool about this. Feels super solid. Oh, yeah. Now I'm really happy I bought this. You know, sometimes you buy stuff and you're not 100% sure if, you know, maybe you wasted the money. But not this. I think this is really, really awesome. Especially because I got the turtles. So let me turn off the lights here so you guys can see with the front lights on what this looks like. Let's see. Turn these off quick. Let's do this, and we'll do this. So this is with the lights on. So we got the two front headlights, and we got the red lights on here as well. So very cool. Let me put this light on here so you can see. But that is what it looks like with the front headlights on. And then on the back, kind of like a Hess truck. If you guys remember Hess trucks, I think they still sell Hess trucks for kids. But just the lights, the front and back lights, nothing extra, nothing crazy on here. And that kept the price down. So I am happy they even have working lights on this. So that's pretty cool. Let us turn our lights back on. And we're going to continue the review. This one goes on. And these two go back on. Alright, so that is our working front lights and back lights. Dude, the quality on this. You can see the paint on here. It's not just a solid, clean paint job. We can see a little bit of grime on here. Windows are nice and clean, but we can see on here on the sides as well as the front grille is a little bit messed up. We can see on the bottom piece here, which I don't know what this is supposed to be, but when you're running through foot soldiers in New York City, you need some type of bladed contraption on the front. And then we can see on the side, again, it's nicely painted. Very cool. Love the shading on this as well. We get the license plate on the back. And again, we saw it with the lights on before. And this is, dude, this still feels super solid. It doesn't feel like anything is falling off. Again, we'll get everything on here and we'll see, but yeah, it looks really cool. All right, so we're gonna get we'll get the wing on. Oh wait, this actually has a couple extra pieces here. Let's see how this is supposed to go. Am I gonna have to actually look at the instruction booklet for this? What the hell? Let's see. This goes, I'm gonna guess on here. I feel like this goes on here. Even on here, they got, even on the wing, they got the extra wash on here, so it's not totally perfectly, like it's not, it's like lived in, right? That's the whole point. With the Super 7 one, I remember, I think one of the complaints was it was just like perfect plastic. It wasn't, it didn't feel lived in, it felt too nice. And then people were having to take like, or maybe it was the other one, there was another third-party one. People were taking like a pen and putting like they're putting lines in it because it looked too perfect. So I'm very happy that I did not have to do that with mine. And I waited for this. So this is going to go, how does this work? Just go like this. I feel like that's how it goes. Feels like this goes on here. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. Who needs an instruction booklet? Not me. Only when I'm putting together IKEA furniture for my wife. So I don't waste like 4 hours redoing something over and over. Oh, I see what they did. So this piece... Okay, before we put it on the tail... Before we put everything on, so the pieces are going to go like this. So on here, you want to put them... This is the side piece, right? Yeah, so we're going to flip it over so you guys can see what I'm doing. So here, this is going to go like this, okay? And at the top, there's a little piece that's open. And that's where this is going to fit in, okay? And this is going to go, yeah, it's going to wrap upwards, right? And not outwards. Yeah, it's wrapping upwards. So here, you can put this piece on here. It fits into there, right? There's little pegs there. And then you just fit this on. And boop. Nice and tight fit, dude. This is not falling off, and we'll do it to the other side as well. Nicely engineered, I have to say. Kudos to you, JOYTOY, for doing a good job on the engineering for this. Let's see. Here we go. I don't want to keep killing Super 7, but this is not a Super 7 job, guys. Very cool. And there we go. That is the pieces on here. And then all you got to do is just attach it to the back wing here for the turtle van. Very cool. By the way, guys, this soundtrack that you're listening to while we're doing this review, this is actually from the more recent arcade-style video game Shredder's Revenge, which came out for, I think, PC and, was it PlayStation, everything. That's actually how I got my son into Ninja Turtles, was by buying him that game and having him playing it. Oh, dude, this looks so cool. Oh, dude, the chairs are already together on the inside here, too. Oh, this is so... Guys, this is so well put together. Everything works. There's no problems with it at all. We can see on the inside, too. Let's get this off. We'll take this off. And we're going to open up the hatch for where these guys sit. How does this come off? Does the whole piece come off? Maybe the whole piece comes off. Let's look at the booklet before I rip shit off. Alright, what do they say about how the top piece comes off? Nope. Back door's open. That swivels, sure. And we get our little radar dish here, which actually can go up. It's nice reflective plastic that's on here. We get the two side lights. The back door's open. This flips out. This is the gun, which we'll see here in a second. And there's another, this is a, I guess it's a missile rack that pops out from the back with a stand. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this entire piece pops off. So let's move this up. Yeah, the whole thing pops off. So let's see how this is going to... Yeah, it comes right off. Oh, look at it. It's even sculpted in there with the seat belts, dude. Look at that. Hopefully you guys can... Let me bring it in a little bit closer. And get out of the way. You can see on the inside of there, the camera focuses. There we go. You see the seat belts that are sculpted in. You get the wheel. You get little compartments on there. Even the the gas pedal and the brake is sculpted on there. Dude, this is really cool. Especially for this scale. This is awesome, dude. And then the doors even open up too. Look at that. And on the mirrors, not reflective mirrors, but everything opens up. They got the... Oh, even the doors have wash on them too. I'm having a hard time getting this to focus in. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. Dude, even the doors have like grime and like it's been lived in. So, very cool. Everything feels super, super sturdy. Nothing feels flimsy at all on this. Hands down, I'm calling it, this is the best Party Wagon turtle van that's been made. Oh, he has an extra, there's an extra wheel here. So we're going to get into some of the extra parts as well. Or some of the rest of the parts to put back on. Oh shit, does this have a... Oh, this has suspension? Dude, it has suspension. This came off one of the wheels. Which one? Which one? Came off here. Dude, you can even take off the wheels too. Easily too. Not hard. This one's gonna go like this. I see how it's supposed to go. So just a little hubcap piece on here. And this will fit right back on. Very cool. Oh my god, this looks so cool. And then on the back, we have a little extra piece that opens up. We'll pull it back out so you guys can see. And a little back piece as well. Need some red. Make it nice and orky. Reed's kid's gonna be rolling that thing around the house. Vroom vroom. They are not touching this. They're allowed to touch, they're allowed to play with the Imperial Knights, but they're not allowed to play with the Ninja Turtle stuff. Very weird way to draw the line, I know. But on the inside, we can see all sculpted on the inside. Nice control center. Oh shit, the TV set that they have in there, they have a tube TV, as well as it's nice and sculpted on there as well, dude. There's like little green... Where do I have a light? Let me see. I'll use my phone. Let's see. Let's see what we got. There we go. And then on the inside of there... Is this not bright enough? I don't think it's bright enough. You can see that it is, dude. It's very cool. Everything is sculpted on the inside here. Especially if you guys saw my review on the Predator tanks, then you'll know this is even more detailed than the Predator tanks. Dude, there's so much... There's wash on the inside of the entire thing. Is like nice and lived in, and I don't want to say grimy, but it's dirty, right? Like it's 100% the way that you would expect a van in New York City in the sewers. Maybe more dirty, but how it should look, right? I don't know if the NECA van was grimed up, but I know for a fact that the Super 7 one was not. So, oh, and the doors open up. Let's see how this is supposed to do. You don't want to break this. So this is supposed to go up, and then this will go out, right? You see how this is. This is a little awkward here. Because, oh, I see how it's supposed to go. Okay. It's supposed to fold in like so. And then the other door opens up too, right? Let's open this up. We'll get the other door opened. Very cool. We'll do a front view here so you can see. So this is the one door on the side. Again, nice paint wash on the entire turtle van. And on the inside here, you can see there's a little ladder that goes. There's, oh shoot. Does this open up? No. But they have a little portion, I guess, where it's trash. Dude, I really, oh man, I wish I had a better way of getting the inside of here. Maybe I'll do a full review on this and show the inside a little bit better. But then we get the side gunner seat, which we know from watching Turtles, this thing flips out. And, oh, wait a second. I am getting this wrong. How does this work? Oh, I see how it's supposed to go. And then it just flips around? Yeah, it's got to flip around. Let's see. Let's close this. Oh, it has... Oh, shoot. It has little turtle bombs on the bottom of it to launch off. Oh, man, dude. And this will go up. And then this will turn. I don't want to break this, though. Nope, it does not turn like that. 100% got to turn, but I don't want to break it. I feel like I'm going to break it. Let me look at the instructions before I snap something. This is probably the most fragile piece on the entire thing. Let's see. You can put the extra wheel on the back there. This piece comes... Oh shit, there's supposed to be a piece there that goes on there as well. And the gun. Where's the side shooter? Where's the side gun? Of course they don't show it. Probably just missing it. It's got to be on this page that's stuck. Is it? No. 4, 3, 4. Here it is. Excuse me. Bombs go out. This turns. So this will turn up here. I see how it's supposed to go. Okay. So it is going to go up. And then this turns. Haha! I was going to bend it, dude. I was about to break it. And then this goes up. Oh, actually, shit. This goes up even higher. Yeah, I was starting to bend this. Gotta be careful. This is probably the flimsiest piece on here. This entire piece. This would probably be the one piece that is the most likely to break on you, if anything. Oh, there we go. So here's how the seat would go. Very cool. And we get the bombs on the bottom. I'm guessing these pop off. I think they do. Or maybe not. I just pulled the back piece, the tail end of the bomb off. I guess the bombs don't come off. I would assume that they would come off. Well, I guess not. Alright, well, I'm going to put the tail piece back on the fins, back onto the bomb here. Still awesome. I really like this turtle van. This is really the pinnacle piece in my turtle collection. I might get a couple more of the figures. Like I said, I'll get Casey. Shit, I'm actually getting a lot more figures. Shit. I'm gonna get Casey. I'm gonna get Splinter. Casey, Splinter, and April. And then I'm also getting the robotic Bebop and Rocksteady. Sounds like perfect. I guess not. Dude, this is really difficult to get back. This is a pain to get back on. It's in such a weird and awkward spot, too. There we go. Got it. Haha. So there is the turtle side gunner. Right? And then we showed this. What is this piece? So we'll throw the guns back on here. So here's the blaster guns. These things actually shoot up farther, too. Just like we saw on the... This is based on really the cartoon, I would assume that this is what this is based on. So, and then we get these two blast effects. Shit. All these blast effects make me super jealous. I would just buy a blast effects pack for Warhammer if they came out with these. Pop this back on. There's the blast effects on the guns. Very cool. And then what is this piece? This is like... Shit, dude. Look at this. What the hell? Dude. More bendy wires, too? Dude, there's so many... more bendy wires with this as well. Oh, I see what it does. These bendy wires shoot out of this. Essentially, that's what this is. This is shooting out of here. Okay. I'll bring this back. So here is the piece that goes on the middle. Dude, there's a huge ass arm that fits in there. How does this work? Okay, so this will fit in here. Well, this sure as shit is not... I guess it could go in there by itself if you don't have any of the other turtles in there. And then this goes like this. Oh, geez, and it's got ratchet joints on the piece there. What is... Is there turtles that are supposed to go in this? What are we doing here? Where does this... Dude, I need the instruction booklet again. What is this thing? Is this just a... Is this so those turtles can, like, stand out of the... I don't know what these pieces are. Unless this is supposed to be... No, there's 4 pieces there. What is this? Let's see. You guys are learning along with me. Oh, you can do either or. You can do the bendy wire grappling hooks, or you can do the stand, and I guess this would be for the turtles to stand on. So you can pop it in like this and have the turtles standing on here. Where's the hole? Alright, dude, there's it has suspension on it. You can have the turtles standing on here, or you can... It should come right out, right? Yeah. Gotta work a little bit. And then this will come right off. And then this piece will go right on here. And even this piece, this has a wash on it. What's so funny is we've complained a little bit about some of the... I want to say it was not this version, but some of the more recent versions of Warhammer figures. Well, they definitely have a less paint and wash than some of our very early figures. Some of the very early, especially my Blood Angel Intercessors, or any of my Blood Angel power figures, when you power armor figures, when you compare them to the newer ones, they definitely have a lot less paint, the newer ones, than compared to the older ones. But the older ones do have more of an issue with some of them. They're also a lot smaller. So, oh, this is cool. I literally am never going to use this, but we'll try it out here. My Party Wagon is... Dude, this thing has, like, the last two with Metalhead and this. I'm like, where's our JOYTOY bendy wire accessories? Look at this. Dude, you're kidding me. And then the back piece opens up. We'll throw... Oh, our tire cannot go in there. But I think the tire... What the hell is it saying with the tire? One piece for the turtle thing comes off. Oh, okay, you can do either or. You can do the spare tire on the back, or you can have this compartment holder for here. And then we get the exhaust to... Even these two. I think I'll probably wind up using these on one of my dreadnoughts for the smoke coming out of the smokestacks. But look at this. You get the smoke that's coming out of the exhaust on the bottom of the turtle van right here. Dude, they have everything with this thing. Everything with this fan. Dude, stuff that I'm never going to use they have with this. And there we go, with the smoke coming out of the exhaust vents on the turtle van. So cool, dude. God damn. I'm so jealous. I want... We have extra... What are these blast effects for? Oh, I guess one goes here. Yeah. One will go here on the side cannon. And then what is the extra one we have? This gave us an extra blast effect? God damn, dude. Jeez, man. Talk about the rich getting richer, man. Oh my god, there's so many other accessories too. So this is just... Look at this. This is just the turtle van with the accessories that I have on it here. Right, we got the side gunner out. Dude, I'd be so angry right now if I bought the Super 7 party van. Oh my god, dude. And they got the right... So this was a big point of contention with, I think, also the NECA van, where I feel like the Super 7 one doesn't have like this hump to it. I feel like it's just totally... It doesn't have this silhouette. I feel like it's just a flat piece here, right? So here to here, so it doesn't have like this hump. And a lot of the people, especially when we were watching, it's being realistic to the or trying to mimic the toy, not the toy, the cartoon show. This is the way it's going to look. Now the toy did have flat back, so this piece was, this little ridge wasn't here. The Party Wagon originally, and I guess that's what Super 7 based it on. I don't know if the NECA one had the ridge here, had the silhouette to it. I don't remember, so I didn't pick up. Didn't really, actually never collected the NECA Ninja Turtles, so, dude, this thing is freaking awesome, man. I'm not even done with accessories. We have this huge Gatling launcher, right? We got an extra wheel, which we can put on the back. We're going to close this up here, because this is the seat. Dude, this, if you like posing your figures and figure photography, by far this is the best turtles. Best turtles, dude. You can do so much with them. Alright, so let's turn this so I don't break it again. Okay, you want to turn it, turn it, turn it. Feels like I'm bending it. And then this will go down. Oh, yep, and there we go. I'm going to turn the handles on the inside. And then this will go into here. Yeah, you just got to be careful. I was starting to bend the piece a little bit. Look how nice that fits, dude. Look at the silhouette of this thing, dude. So freaking awesome, dude. And here's from the front. And again, we saw before with the working front headlights and the tail lights. And we still have accessories to open. So, and then here is from the back. Oh my god, dude. Absolutely awesome. If I had to ask the question, or if someone asked me the question, am I happy with this? Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this is freaking awesome, dude. They did such a good job on this van. As I'm saying that, the back doors are not shutting. Oh, there we go. So they just have a little hinge on the back door. And that is it. And this... Oh, actually, this hooks out. So it'll come out farther if you want to. Interesting. So the door on the top will actually slide. So if you want more room, or you need more room, they actually set that up too. And that's really cool. Very, very well engineered, dude. All the Ninja Turtle stuff is well engineered. When I first got the Ninja Turtle figures, I was actually quite surprised back in 2024 how well that they were actually put together and engineered on their side. Now, why do I have a figure stand with this? Yeah. It comes with a bunch of cones. So it comes with a bunch of hazard cones, right, or workman's cones, right over on the side, and then it comes with the seat. Oh, I know what this is for. Haha, I don't have to read. This is just an extra seat in the middle of the van when you're not using it, when you're not using that piece, so it doesn't have just an empty hole in there. Look at that. Look at them being nice and forward-thinking, dude. They thought a lot about this entire van. Whoever, I would love to know the team that designed it. I feel like they're the same team that designed the Death Guard figures, because, whoo, man, those figures are amazing. So again, we get a couple of different accessories. We get 2 fire extinguishers for them, just in case. And then we get a bunch of tools, which I am never going to use. So we'll throw those there. So these are extra tools. I guess I'll try to find a spot inside the van, if not. And then this piece, this is for the extra, for the wheel. So you'll pop this on, and you'll put this on if you want to have the wheel attached on the back instead of this pack. I think I'm going to keep the pack, to be honest with you, because I can stick all of the tools and shit in there. Maybe even 2 of the fire extinguishers. And of course, it comes with, comes with a piece of pizza with pepperoni on it. Looks like it's a little grimy. Has a little grimy stuff on it. It's definitely a little bit shaded. So this is an older piece of pizza that is going to sit in the Party Wagon. That is gross. But yeah, so that is my full review on the Party Wagon. Dude, this thing is amazing. Oh, that's one of the pieces fall off. And that's the other thing, too. They actually made this so that nothing snaps. So they made these as breaking points. So when you have the effects on them, if you push it too far to the left, because these effects are very strong and bendy, it would just snap off the piece. So the fact that they knew that and they made these breakable or breakaway is actually another smart piece of engineering from their point, because I would have broken these things already. So very cool, dude. All right, I am super happy. We're not gonna put the turtles in here right now because I have another stream coming up with some Street Fighter After Dark playing, but I'll take some pictures and I'll post those on the WraithMace Discord as well as the YouTube community page, and we'll throw some pictures on there. But this is awesome, dude. So the Turtle Wagon, AA+, dude, 100%. If you're on the fence about picking this up, do not be on the fence about it. If you've gotten any of the Ninja Turtle figures from JOYTOY, you already know the answer. You're definitely going to get this. And so I want to actually hear what Blake's opinion on this as well is, because I'm sure that he is over the moon with this, dude. Again, working wheels. Does this no, the wheel doesn't turn, but the wheels, front wheels turn. They turn together, right? And rubber wheels on this, they turn independently. Oh, dude, this, and it has suspension. It has suspension, dude. Now, what else can you ask for, dude? This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm super happy with this. I'm definitely a smokestack. Smoke coming out with the 2 exhausts on the back of here. Great paint on the entire thing. I am definitely going to be taking a bunch of pictures with this with all the turtles in here. as well as a couple different street scenes. So very awesome. So I am very happy with this. And there it is with the lights on, fully set up. And then, so Party Wagon we got Metalhead, who, dude, look at the bendy wire missiles on this guy. This is so cool. Metalhead, we also got the android. Dude, these are all A+ figures. Everything tonight was A+. Dude, there's no issues whatsoever with any of these figures. Nothing. Slash is awesome. Freaking got my alligator snapping turtle Ninja Turtle figure. So awesome, dude. All of this is tonight. Tonight unboxing from JOYTOY, A+ across the board. A+ across the board. So turtle van and everything I am super happy with. All right, guys. If you guys like this content, please like and subscribe. Tomorrow night we got Toy Hammer After Dark at 10 p.m. I am going to drop off now. I'll be back on in about 15-20 minutes. I'm going to play some Street Fighter 6 or some Street Fighter After Dark. I hopefully do not play 7 hours this time like I did last time. So, but I'll be back on. Krang reminds me of Master Blaster from Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. That's actually a good point. That's actually a good point, Jocko. All right, guys. As usual, if you guys like this content, like and subscribe. I'm Wraith. I'm out. I'll be back on in about 20-30 minutes playing some Street Fighter. All right, guys. Thank you. Later, guys.